is feeling harder to make consistent sales in business these days. It's not maybe just you feeling it, but fellow entrepreneur friends of mine, and it is feeling harder to book more clients. Now, if you're feeling this doesn't mean your online business is dead yet, but it does mean we may need to look at our marketing strategy, because marketing doesn't stay the same. It continually evolves and changes as consumer behavior changes. For example, when I started learning marketing in college, we learned about the different ways to market our business in print, product placement, like putting it on end caps at grocery stores. But now there's more marketing on social media, email marketing. And if we would have just stuck to the things that I learned in the early 2000s in college, I'd be kind of dead in the water, right? Or really, I wouldn't even have the business that I would have now, because of the change in marketing strategies has now allowed me to create an entire business built on YouTube marketing. And then over the last 8-ish years, Facebook ads has been a major silver bullet for a lot of business owners. They knew they could pump in X amount of money and make back 2, 3, sometimes 4 times that from this Facebook ad ATM machine that was happening. And now that is changing as well. When doing research for this video, I really wanted to dive in the ideas and the thoughts behind why Facebook ads aren't the silver bullet that they used to be. And I found this article from Forbes. It states that shifts over the last few years have led to more competitive and expensive Facebook ad platform. Two of the big reasons for this is that brands aren't able to reach their target audience anymore because the algorithm is prioritizing friends and family, like we said we wanted. The other reason is because more businesses are using Facebook ads, increasing the demand, which makes it more competitive. There's less supply, so when supply goes down and demand goes up, prices are going to also go up, which has ultimately led to an increase in competition for the smaller ad spaces that are out there. Now, when talking about marketing strategies, I'm not saying Facebook ads are dead, by no means. In fact, we have our own Facebook ad, Instagram ad strategy as well. It's just not our core marketing strategy. And if you are a business owner of 1 or maybe 2 and you're really trying to get to that 6-figure year, you probably don't have that extra disposable income to throw in to the Facebook's ad competitive game. And you definitely don't want to be throwing money behind ads unless you have a proven offer, a proven funnel, a proven strategy that will work. Otherwise, you could be throwing money down the drain on Facebook ads that are expensive that won't even result in income coming in. So what is another tactic that you can do to prove that your funnel and your offer will work for Facebook ads so you can utilize Facebook ads and know you're going to make your money back? Well, you've got to test and analyze your marketing strategy. And your marketing strategy is going to be including your offer, your copy, basically your funnel. Towards the end of this video, I'm going to share my current process for auditing and analyzing my marketing strategy and some changes we are currently actively making as we've reviewed Q1 and as we move into Q2. So knowing that Facebook ads isn't the silver bullet that it's going to be, and it's not going to be the only strategy that we need to have when it comes to our business, let's talk about what's actually working for marketing strategies in 2023 and beyond. Again, I was diving into research and I found this article by Social Shepherd, and they predict brands are going to be taking organic marketing much more seriously. Now, I said this last year. I said there was going to be a resurgence in blogs. And so by utilizing your YouTube videos and embedding them onto your blogs, you could really increase organic search with blogging and YouTube. I said this last year. But the reason why this article from Social Shepherd states that there's going to be a reinsurgence in organic marketing is because it's often neglected by brands. But here in 2023, they're starting to realize that it's got to be a critical part of any brand's marketing strategy. And I honestly believe this reflects in what we are seeing across the industry when it comes to online entrepreneurship. In fact, before a well-known online entrepreneur here in the space, Vanessa Lau, left her business, she actually published this reel, and I just wanted to stand up and applaud because she really called out last year the importance of having an organic marketing strategy. If you want to have a sustainable business, you've got to be investing in organic marketing. not just ads. Now, there's another trend that is also happening when it comes to marketing strategies in 2023 I want to share with you about, and I dove into it a little bit more in this article from Forbes. And this article found that instead of jumping onto every freaking available platform that is out there, in 2023, brands will be focusing on fewer platforms and really double downing on what is currently working for them. And this is something that I am 100% changing my perspective on. In fact, in 2019, I created an entire course called the Video Multiplier Formula. And I walked you through this program, how to take one YouTube video, splice it up, and throw it on every single platform imaginable so that you could be everywhere. But times have really changed since 2019, and I don't even do this, and we don't even do this with our agency clients anymore, because what we are seeing across the board is quality over quantity reigns supreme. So instead of throwing spliced up, repurposed video clips on every single platform possible, if you can really hone in on really quality weekly YouTube content, possibly repurposing that into your email newsletter so that you're staying up to date and you're staying in your audience's inbox, and maybe adding one other platform. For me, I know it's Instagram. That is what's going to be huge for your marketing strategy here in 2023 and beyond. Quality over quantity. And when I was evaluating where I was going to really hang my hat, or was YouTube actually worth it, I did a lot of digging and looking at specific numbers in my business to make this decision. I just didn't decide, I like YouTube, that's where I'm going to be. I was looking at specific numbers to make this decision so that it was a data-driven decision. I'm going to be sharing with you some of those numbers that really helped me decide on YouTube and Instagram. But one of the reasons that contributes to me being on YouTube as well is because it is video content. And again, I've been shouting this out since I started my business back in 2016, but video really does remain king, not only for what your audience wants to consume, but what the social platforms are going to be pushing to more people. In fact, 80% of marketers state that video content has helped increase traffic, generate leads, and boost sales. So if you're not creating videos and think it's not really going to work for you, over 80% of marketers who are using video are saying it is working significantly in their favor. But really, when you look at YouTube, because my conversion rates were great coming from people that were finding me on YouTube, the other reason was YouTube is long form organic content. Why is this important? Because if you feel like you can't keep up with the content plan, that you're constantly burning out, it's because you're creating content, say on Instagram or TikTok, that has an incredibly short lifespan. So what that means for you is your Reels lifespan is maybe 2 days. And then you gotta create something else to stay caught up with that. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by your content plan and you feel like you just can't keep up, it's because you're focusing on expiring content, short form expiring content. Whereas YouTube literally could live for years. I still have a video from this day. We're in 2023 right now. 2019, a video is still driving me leads to my business because I focus on creating long form, evergreen content that I know my audience is going to be searching for today. They're going to be searching for it 2 years from now. It may have a little bit of tweaks to it, right? But my audience is still going to be searching how to create a YouTube video, how to make a YouTube content plan, how to build a consistent income business. What are the specific business models to have a sustainable $10,000 a month business? My audience is probably still going to be searching that. And by focusing my time on the content that is going to show up when they need it is worth my investment in my time, and why I'm not on this constant content creation hamster wheel. And I know some of you may be thinking, oh, long form content, my audience doesn't watch long form content. Here's the thing. If somebody is watching a long form video from you, meaning 10, 15, 20 minutes, and they watch the entire thing, they get to the end, everybody that lands on your video is obviously not gonna watch the end. But those few people that do get to the end, they are an incredibly hot lead. They are much more willing to want to learn more about you, to want to work with you, to come back and figure out how to work with you, as opposed to like a 15 or 20-second reel, right? We watch those reels, and what do you typically do? Are you figuring out how to work with these people? We're usually scrolling up, and we're scrolling up, and we're scrolling up, right? I'm not knocking short form content. I absolutely think you need to have it in your strategy, but I think it's more top of the funnel strategy. Short form content can really start getting people aware of you, but that long form organic content like YouTube is what's going to convert the casual watcher, the scroller buyer, into cash to your business, into clients signing contracts. I know it really feels like I'm beating a dead horse here, but the other reason that YouTube becomes so powerful is because remember in the beginning of this video, we talked about how many brands and businesses are going to be focusing on organic content and organic marketing strategy. YouTube is kind of your gem here because since YouTube is owned by Google really values YouTube content because it's video, it's king. So when you're working on SEO on your website and you're creating blogs like all juicy SEO-ified, whatever that term is, and then you embed a YouTube video to that blog, it just adds even more power to the SEO strategy that you've created, allowing your organic blogs to really rise to the top of search. And then your content now becomes pull content. And what that means is people are going to pull your content when they need it most, when they're struggling, when they have a pain point, when they need a solution. Your video will show up and it's going to increase your chances of converting more people. Because when it comes to social media content and short form video content, that is more push content. You're pushing it on people, you're pushing it in front of them, and they may eventually buy from you, absolutely. But pull form content is much more powerful because you are showing up, you are answering that question that they're having, and you're solving their solution right at their time of need, which, like I said, increases the chances of them converting into buying your course, buying a digital template, or working with you one-on-one. So I want to show you how I analyze my marketing strategy to determine YouTube and Instagram would be my top 2 organic platforms for 2023 and beyond. And if you're wanting to start figuring out how to find all this data for your business so you can start making data-driven decisions and create a marketing strategy that will generate more cash to your business in 2023, I'd like to invite you to my coaching program, 10K on Replay. Now, 10K on Replay is unlike any other coaching program that's out there. It's no fluff, it's no generic. It really focuses on marrying a organic YouTube strategy with a sustainable business strategy. So what we do in 10K on Replay is I really help you, like I'm gonna show you, build out the numbers of your business to figure out what you need to actually do to get to your goals in your business, build out that marketing strategy, and utilize YouTube to send the leads. Then because we have built a strong foundation in your business with your value ladder, with solid offers and a customer journey, when those leads from YouTube find you and they go to your business to check you out, they are going to be 100% more willing to buy, pull out their credit card, sign that contract with you. And then because not only do you have your value ladder mapped up and you know what your customer journey is going to be, this person then becomes a repeat customer. Not only do they buy your course, maybe they buy a bundle from you, maybe they buy a coaching program from you, maybe they then become a client from you, maybe they become a client and they opt in for your retainer services, right? When you have a solid business strategy and then you have a solid organic marketing strategy like YouTube that can send you leads around the clock without having to pay for it, that's when your business becomes sustainable, when you aren't burning out, when you aren't frustrated about throwing spaghetti at the wall to make your business successful. These are the 2 key parts that are going to make a business successful, and that is exactly why I created 10K on Replay, to marry these 2 strategies together so business feels easier. So you know exactly where all your business puzzle pieces fit. You have clarity and you are now knowing exactly what you need to focus on every day, every week, every month, every quarter to see your business revenue increase to 10K months and beyond. This hasn't just worked for me. Many of my 10K clients, which you are seeing exact messages that they have sent me, have seen this happen for them. I've also worked with 7-figure entrepreneurs to build their YouTube strategy to feed into their business. Clients like Kathy Olson and Julie Chanel of Funnel Gorgeous, Ashlyn Carter of Ashlyn Writes, and Christina Scalera, they will tell you that YouTube has been the best investment into their marketing strategy because it creates this consistent, evergreen content that is always generating leads to their solid business strategy. So if you're really looking to get serious in your business this year, to know exactly what to be focusing on, to ensuring you have your value ladder, you have your customer journey, so when you have the right YouTube strategy, targeting the right people, and they start watching your videos, you start converting them one after another, consistently. So you get out of this feast and famine mode when it comes to revenue because you're consistently posting to YouTube every single week with the strategy that we break down. And those videos are always going to be sending you leads and sales. So I have everything inside 10K on Replay that you need to have a webinar launch, everything from landing page copy to webinar slide templates to launch email templates. If you want to host a challenge as your launch, I have everything that I did for my Kickstart Your YouTube Spark challenge that you can use as a template, everything from the social media calendar that we use to promote our challenge, to the emails that we sent out, to the sales page that we created, to the checkout page, to the entire process that we did. You get all of that as swipe copy, templates, and Asana boards to literally plug and play right into your business so you can speed up the process to get yourself to consistent 10K months. And before I share with you how I determined what marketing strategy I was gonna double down on, the last thing I wanted to share about 10K on Replay is that you get access to me. Not only do we have weekly themed group coaching calls where we can discuss anything from what's working on YouTube right now to how to build a self-liquidating offer or a low ticket offer to how to improve your webinar to new launch tactics that I'm seeing working in the industry. In addition to that, every single Monday, you can submit to me personally something to review. We call it our weekly audits. Every Monday morning, I sit down and I go through all the submissions that I got. I will review everything from a launch plan, a 90-day plan, a sales page, a social media strategy, a YouTube strategy, YouTube scripts, all things that I literally reviewed just this week in those weekly 10K on Replay audits from my 10K on Replay clients. Like I said, 10K on Replay is the only YouTube strategy, business strategy, mashup coaching program that will not only ensure that your business strategy is solid, but that you have a solid traffic plan that's constantly generating leads to your business to make you money. Because without this traffic piece, without this YouTube piece, how are you going to get people into your business? And that is really the secret sauce, the special sauce that 10K on Replay does. So if that sounds just like what you need, go to trenalittle.com/10K to join me now so you can submit your first audit with me on Monday. So in the first 3 months of 2023, we spent a lot of time focusing on where our traffic was coming from. So we were looking at overall traffic number, overall how many people were landing on our pages, but we were also looking at what traffic source was converting the highest. And you can see right here is our Google dashboard that we have that Carrie Poppleton created for us. And it allows us to see exactly where the traffic is coming from and how many people bought our most recent offer going video. Now you can see YouTube and Instagram are absolutely generating us sales, but interestingly enough, YouTube viewers are converting at about an 8% conversion rate, whereas Instagram viewers or people who are coming from Instagram are converting at about a 12%. You can see our Facebook ads obviously convert at a lot lower rate. And so for us, we will continue to do Facebook ads, but we know if we stay consistent with YouTube and we work on reaching more people on YouTube with the strategy that we're currently doing, we know we can get more people to our sales page. We know what our conversion rate is, so we can adequately prepare for the amount of sales that we can expect. This allows us to know exactly what we can invest in, who we can hire, can we hire. The same thing with Instagram. We know if we can work on increasing our traffic from Instagram, we can prepare for what we want to do in our business for Q2, Q3, and beyond. And since a typical sales page will convert between 2 to 5%, and we know that our traffic coming from YouTube is almost double that at 8%, and our Instagram traffic is double that from 12%, we know that we are going to focus on driving more of our audience, growing our audience on these platforms organically to get more people to our offers, to create more sales and generate more revenue in our business by being strategic and deciding on what to focus on based on real life numbers. The last thing that I wanted to share here as well is the business strategy behind it, because while our main offer the last couple of months has been our small ticket offer, our $37 going video product, you can see on this spreadsheet that our average cart value is $50. How are we getting an average cart value of $50? So when you have your strategic business plan and you know your value ladder, you can start to add things to your purchasing process like a bump. You see right here, we have our bump of our batching workshop. That's an extra $17. We know this converts for us about 25%. So 25% of people that buy going video will also add the extra $17 workshop to it. And then we also have a one-time offer on the back end of this purchase as well. It is our editing program, and we offer it for $97 for 30 minutes. There's a timer on it. And we know at this point in time, 10% of people that buy going video will buy this $97 offer. And that's why we can increase our cart value from just a $37 product to $50 per purchase on average. So when we're focusing on our traffic coming from YouTube and Instagram, our highest converting traffic sources, we also know as traffic increases to our pages, our cart value is a lot higher than just that $37 because we're looking at our value ladder at how to continue to offer our customers what they need so that they will buy it, increasing our sales every single month. If you're ready to work with me to build this out for your business, go to trenalittle.com/10K now to join me inside, and let's do this together.